Have you ever had that nagging feeling when you're about to buy something, wondering if it's really good for your finances? Maybe you've asked yourself if you can afford that new gadget, or if signing up for another subscription will stretch your budget too thin. Whether you realize it or not, you're already budgeting, just in your head, and often without all the facts. But what if you could take control, see the full picture, and finally have peace of mind about your money? That's exactly what a personal budget can do for you. And with just 5 steps, you can set up your 2026 budget and start building your financial peace of mind. Let's start at the very beginning. Why do you want a budget? This isn't just a box to check. It's the foundation for everything that follows. Maybe you want to get out of debt, build an emergency fund, save for a big goal like a home or a dream vacation, or simply understand where your money goes each month. Whatever your reason, write it down. This is your what for, the purpose that will keep you motivated when things get tough. Next, set a deadline for your goal. Is it something you want to achieve in 3 months, 6 months, or a year? For example, you might decide to save 1,000 euros for an emergency fund in 6 months. Having a clear timeline gives you focus and helps you measure your progress. While you don't have to make your budget for a full year, looking at your finances over 12 months has some big advantages. Some expenses only come up once a year, like property tax, car insurance, or school registration. Others, like holiday gifts or heating bills, spike at certain times. By spreading these costs over the whole year, you can set aside a little each month, so you're never caught off guard when the bill arrives. Plus, a year's worth of data helps you spot patterns and habits you might miss in just a few months, making your planning much more effective. Now, let's talk about organizing your budget. If you just jot down every single expense and income as it happens, you'll end up with a mountain of data that's hard to use. Instead, group your spending and income into categories. This makes it much easier to see where your money is going and where you might be able to make changes. For example, you might have categories for housing, food, transportation, health, education, debts, leisure, clothing, savings, taxes, and a catch-all for unexpected expenses. The goal isn't to track every coffee or every snack, but to understand your habits and make informed decisions. With your categories in place, it's time to gather the numbers. Start by listing all your sources of income. This includes fixed amounts like salaries, pensions, or rental income, as well as variable amounts like commissions, bonuses, or extra work. To be safe, use the lowest net amount you expect for variable income. That way, your budget won't be thrown off by a slow month. Next, record your expenses. This is where you become a detective. Review your bank statements, receipts, and invoices from the past months, and make a guess about what you'll spend in your budget. Remember to include both fixed expenses like rent or mortgage payments, insurance and school fees, and variable expenses like groceries, utilities, transportation, and leisure. Don't forget those annual or seasonal costs. Divide them by 12 and set aside a little each month, so you're ready when they come due. If you notice that your expenses have been higher than your income for several months, check if your savings can cover the gap, or look for places to cut back, especially on non-essential spending. Now comes the moment of truth. Doing the math. Subtract your total projected expenses from your total income. If the result is positive, congratulations. You're spending less than you earn, and you have money left over for savings or investments. If it's zero or near zero, you're breaking even. But you might want to find ways to create a cushion for savings or unexpected costs. If it's negative, it's time to take action. Start by reviewing your variable and non-essential expenses and see where you can make adjustments. But budgeting isn't a one-time event, it's a routine. Make it a habit to record your expenses daily or weekly, using your bank statements for accuracy. At the end of each month, compare what you plan to spend with what you actually spent in each category. Did you go over on leisure? Set a lower limit next month. Did you spend less on groceries? Great. Use that extra to boost your savings or cover another category. If you stray from your plan, don't get discouraged. Analyze what happened, adjust your categories, and keep going. Building discipline is like training a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger it gets. Remember, budgeting is about giving every euro a purpose, instead of wondering where it all went at the end of the month. Start slowly, be flexible with yourself, and let the process become a helpful habit. No one else can do this for you, but once you start, you'll have a tool that supports you for life. And if you want a little extra help, try the MyFriendlyBudget spreadsheet. It's easy to use, gives you clear results in plain language, and is packed with features to make budgeting simple. Available in 8 languages. Take these 5 steps and you'll be well on your way to financial peace of mind in 2026 and beyond.